The question of how long are the days in Genesis is a key question, mostly an intramural debate within the church. But there are different ways that Christians look at the days in Genesis 1. As we look at those days here at Answers in Genesis, we understand them to be 6 literal 24-hour days, much like the days that we experience today. So in this lesson, you're going to learn about the clues from the context of Genesis 1 and how the Hebrew word yom is used with an evening, morning, number format to help indicate that it really is a 24-hour day. Now, the word yom can be used in different ways, but the context is what helps us understand what it's supposed to mean in Genesis 1. As we think about how other Christians view this passage, they often come to the text with an evolutionary view and try and accommodate that evolutionary view, and they have to adjust what the days of Genesis 1 mean. They have to either turn them into some poetic expression or rearrange the order of them to make them line up with the timeline of the evolutionary perspective. But if we just simply take the text as it reads, we can understand that these are the 6 normal days that God created the world in. And that's confirmed in passages like Exodus 20, where God is delivering the 10 Commandments, and we see him use the days of creation as a reference for the creation of the earth and connecting that to our work weeks and our lives and our 7-day calendar. And as we think about the 6 days of creation and the 7th day of God's rest, we can help connect those pieces to other truths in the Bible, especially as we think about the foundation of Genesis 1 to 11 as real history. If God is really the all-powerful God of the creator of the universe, then there's no problem for him to create in 6 literal days. And we can connect those pieces to other elements in the Bible, see how Jesus looked at the 6 days of creation and the beginning of creation when he talks about marriage. All of those pieces come together to give us a sure foundation as we seek to share the hope of the gospel with others. If we can't understand what the days are in Genesis, then how can we understand what the days are when Christ was in the tomb and relate it to those types of issues? Now, this is not a salvation issue, but it surely is one of biblical authority, and you'll examine that more closely.